live in the streets of Harare. My story goes like this. I was born here on the streets, raised here on the streets. My mom was mentally disturbed, so I grew up here on the streets, and she passed away when I was 9. So I did my primary level at streets I had. So after that, I had 11 units, and staying on the streets, I did my Form 4 and I've got 7 A's. Also, Shekinah is a story writer. I write poems, motivational books, and that's my source. I started writing at school when I was in grade 6. So it's my passion because I express what I write in these books and some of the things which I feel or emotions. I put all my emotions on these books. Also, I sell this to people, my poems and this, so that I can have money for food, for clothes, and also for school fees. My dream, I want to be a lawyer. As you can see, there are so many things about law. This picture, it motivates me a lot. Before I go to school, I always look at this picture that one day I'll become a lawyer, like here on the picture. Everyone has a story to tell to people. This is my story. This is my streets here, where I live, where I do my things. And as you can see, that's where I write, that's where I do my poems, that's where I study. So this is the streets. A street kid who's doing something which is which is meaningful and powerful, which can empower the world. Coming wherever I'm coming, I come here, I kneel down, then I pray. After I pray, then I go and sleep. It's my altar where I pray. I just thank God for the day. I thank Him for the gift of life, for the food which I have ate that day, and I thank Him for more grace. And also, I also pray for other people in the streets, in hospital, in prison, so that the Lord may be with them as well. Thinking, imagining myself in my own house, sleeping in my mansion. That's what I'll be imagining, and sometimes thinking what I'll be doing next at school. Was my precious, like at school, I always have much of fun. Although sometimes I'll be imagining in this park in future with my children, telling them that I used to sleep here. Now I now own a house. That's where I came from. Here in the streets, I see a lot of things. I've got people who do drugs, bronchlear, marijuana, sniffing of glue, and mutoriro, which is fake cocaine. So they do this so that they say they will not face the reality of that day. So this has caused people deaths. Someone can just wake up dead because through unconsciousness. Then they begin to steal money from people so that they can get those drugs, because they'll be addicted unto them, like bronchlear. Some of them, they have decayed teeth. And also here there are people who do prostitution, especially there are young boys who are being taken by older women, especially in this park in the evening. They pretend like they are coming for sessions, like to exercise, so that they go with those children, they have sexual intercourse with them. So after that, some of them you never see them. Some they'll be coming blinging like they have now got money, everything. But later on, some of them, if they come back from the streets, they eventually die. I had a guy, a guy who was taken by this Nigerian guy, and he used to sodomize him. So it happened like last year. So he became sick. That people, they said, we should take this to the doctors. And the doctors, they later found and told that this guy, he has been sodomized. Me, I chose the right path, because I'm someone, Jesus changed my life. The day when I became born again, I saw that there is life in Jesus. and I believe in him because he's my author and my finisher, because the Bible says I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and he's my helper and he's my salvation. So after that, I chose this path to be successful because I want to be a successful person.
Maze kutanga mbofuati pamwe kundi brodza but ndakazvigamuchira samai taiwa tora zvona patinokuta kana kuna kuti kuda kuwacha mubvunze nyange bheketa nawo chaiti ndakatompa mari yesefi chaiyo kakuti mari isina kuoma paipi ungotenga kana ndikamupa $1 rikaboom pandiri zvakandirukira bhozi akabuda zvaari vanongonawo zvaari munhu asina kuzoita zvekuti vamwe anopinda mumabhuluu odhakwa ndikangomukanzira pazvakabvira nekuti aziva zvaari akanditsanangura ndikazvinzwisisa semwana mukomana kugera musoro mubvunze ndini katichigera musoro wangu kutaona kutrusting unogera musoro chechi akanoenda kucelebration mapfekero zvese nditomukocha wish him good luck kumberi kumwari vangu plus aramba chingovaziva mwari kunyanya muzvimaguru izvi tikamukansira zvekuti akanzwisisa nekungotora zvinhu zvevanhu tomuzati mazana ndiona zvonoita nyika iyi kaona pegere mukusatori kumbiri
in future, I'm seeing an advocate, and I'm seeing as someone who's going to inspire people, not only from the streets, but to touch many people's hearts. That no matter what you are going through, there's always, if you keep on fighting hard until the last whistle, there's a reward for that. That's why in Shona they say, "Apunyaira shayem swords." And from that time, you will get it, and you can, because they always say courageous people, they don't look at the cost or the pain, but they look at the price. So you should look at the price, not at the cost or the pain which you are facing.